Hello friends, today we are going to learn how to make this pugtato, and this tutorial is beginner friendly, so if you are the crochet beginner, then this tutorial is perfect for you. The material for this project are blanket yarn. I'm using Bernat blanket in gold, and also some black worsted yarn. I'm using the Red Heart Comfort black yarn. And the crochet hook we're using today is the size J hook, 6mm, and also a size E hook, 3.5mm. And you also need a stitch marker and a pair of 10mm safety eyes and a pair of scissors and also some sewing needles. Of course, you also need some stuffings. Please understand this is a crochet tutorial, not a crochet lesson. So if you haven't crocheted before, I do have some free tutorial about Amigurumi Basic 101 on my YouTube channel. You are very welcome to go practice with me over there and then come back to this tutorial when you're ready. Then we can make this pugtato together. Then let's get started. Before we start, we are going to make a magic ring. To make a magic ring, just start like you're making a slip knot. Like this. You want to stop right here and then grab this tail up and then chain one. This is the magic ring. And now we are going to make the potato itself. In round 1, we're going to make 9 single crochet into this magic ring. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and then pull to close this magic ring. At the end of round 1, we should have total of 9 stitches. In round 2, we are going to increase around. Always mark your first stitch. This is round 2 of the potato. We're going to increase around. 1 increase, 2 increase, 3 increase, 4 increase, 5 increase, 6 increase, 7 increase, increase, 9 increase. This is the end of round 2. You should have total of 18 stitches. And now we're going to round 3. In round 3, we're going to make 2 single crochet and increase. Repeat this pattern till the end of this round. Mark your first stitch. 1, 2, increase. 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 This is the end of round 3. You should have total of 24 stitches. And in round 4 to round 10, we are going to single crochet around. So just go ahead. I will meet you at the end of round 10. This is the end of round 10 of the potato. You should have total of 24 stitches. And now we are going to insert the safety eyes. You will have to insert it at round 3 and find any spot. Say here and here. I would say it's about 4 to 5 stitches apart. And then insert the stuffings. And now we're going to continue to make round 11. In round 11, we are going to make 2 single crochet and decrease. Don't forget to mark your first stitch, 2, decrease, 1, 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 2, decrease. This is the end of round 11. You should have total of 18 stitches. And now we're going to go ahead to round 12. We're going to make single crochet, 1 single crochet and decrease. Mark your first stitch and then decrease, 1 single crochet and decrease, 1 single crochet, decrease, 1 single crochet, decrease, 1 single crochet, decrease, 1 single crochet, decrease. At the end of round 12, you should have total of 12 stitches. And now, this is the point where we are going to stuff more. To make sure it's a well-stuffed potato. Yeah. Okay. And now we're going to leave a long tail and cut it off. And we are going to close off. Because we're using a much more thicker yarn here, so it will close off even though it's 12 stitches. Okay, now we're going to secure this part. You can make a knot and cut the tail. use the hook to weave in or hide the tail back into the body. Maybe. And hide the tail back to the body like that. Next, we are going to make the ears, and now we are going to switch to the E size hook, 3.5 millimeter crochet hook with the worsted black yarn. And now we're going to make a magic ring. In the magic ring, we're going to make 9 single crochet. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And then now you pull tight, and this is the ear. And go ahead to make another one. Make sure you leave a tail. And then let's make the second ear. Same thing, make 9 single crochet in the magic ring. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And next, we are going to make the snout. We're going to leave a longer tail, about this long, for us to sew later. And then chain 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And then start from the second chain from the hook, which is this one, and make 9 single crochet along this chain. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Also, leave a long tail and cut it. Here's the snout. Next, we are going to pin the parts together before we sew them to secure. I'll pin just one ear at round 2 and 3, between round 2 and 3, about 2 stitches apart from the eye. Of course, you can pin it wherever you like, but this is where I will pin mine, like that. And same for the other one. Also at this position, make sure they look even. Okay. Looks about right to me. And now next is the snout. When you are sewing the snout, make sure that you make it into an upside down V and put it between the eyes, right in the middle. Something like that. Maybe I will add more just to secure more. So yeah, now we can go ahead to sew them together. Okay. Now you can remove this this pin, and you can leave it like that, or you can sew the whole part to secure. For me, I would like to kind of secure it more, so I will add extra more spot to sew to secure. Now we leave this tail here, come out at the same point. Now you can just tie a knot, and then cut the tail, hide it back to the body. Just like that. Looks good to me. And now we're going to do the other side. Same thing. Repeat the same process. You can remove the pin. This tail is very long, I will just cut it off. So here, and then like I said, I would like it to kind of stick to the surface of the potato, so I will edit a couple spot to sew to secure. Now leave a tail up here. Okay. And now let's go ahead to do the snout. Okay, before you start, I want you to grab the tail that we first left before we start the snout, and kind of insert it here and come out to the top where the tail of the ear. So that way we don't have to worry about the extra long or extra short tail. The sewing tip of to maintain the upside down V shape of the snout is I will go along the edge. I will go from the top and then go down to complete the shape. When you are sewing it, you have to pay attention to not to change the shape. Once the shape is secured, one side, you can remove these pins and then finish the rest bottom part. So all you need to do is to sew this part to attach to the face. and then you can insert back to the top where all the tails are and tie a knot. Cut up the tail. And again, hide the tail back to the body. There's a fuzz. And we're done. The one we just made actually has a more pop-up snout. And if you're not so sure about your sewing skills, you can always sew it flat. I think this one is much more easier than the popping up one. And just to make sure they are all maintain the same shape, which is the upside down V shape. I hope this tip helps. I also made a mini version of the Pugtato with the worsted yarn. And of course, if following the tutorial is not your thing, you can find this crochet pattern in my shop. I will link the link down below. In the written pattern, you will have two versions. One is made with the blanket yarn and another one is the worsted yarn. I hope you enjoyed today's tutorial and make sure you subscribe and follow for more. I'll see you in the next one. Bye!